Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the 20-minute podcast. This is Tech Tuesday. I'm your host Fahad, joined by,
Rashad.
and in today's episode, we're gonna talk about the GTA trilogy remake, the Pixel 6 bugs, YouTube's uh, dislike problem, and other topics as well. So first off, should we start with YouTube?
Let's start with YouTube. Yeah.
All right. So So to start off, YouTube are apparently removing the dislike button. They're not they're not removing it completely. They're just hiding the
The
dislike
count.
number.
Yeah. The
Yeah, the
number.
counter. And only the person who uploaded the video is can access the exact number. But if you're just a normal viewer, you can't see
Yeah.
you can't see the value.
A lot of people felt that it's a big deal. I don't really see the problem in it. I don't think that it's that big of a deal. A lot of people got offended and sad because of this issue. I don't know why. Maybe I'm looking at it from a different perspective, but uh, but yeah,
I think the I also at first I thought the same thing. I thought it's just I don't even use the dislike button, so I don't uh, I didn't really care for it. But then I realized some people use it to see how other people reacted because you don't necessarily read every comment all the time, but you can check the like to dislike ratio. Sometimes even I read some people use the dislike button to check tutorial videos and how to's. So if it's like heavily disliked, you can tell that maybe this video is a fraud or it's not working.
yeah.
Um,
I get why might some people get like a bit sad of it.
yeah, even the announcement video for the YouTube uploaded at the time of recording has over 100,000 dislikes already, which
What?
is huge. Yeah,
Yeah, so much dislikes. There's a lot of dislikes.
yeah. I'm guessing people like the feature and uh, I don't know. People just want to keep it. I think the reason I read the reason why YouTube want to do it is because people do like dislike mobs. They target like a small channel or something, and they just spam dislikes.
Maybe
So
because they don't want it to happen. Like they're trying to stop it. Maybe from
yeah,
or making YouTube reconsider putting it back in. In my opinion, I think it's not that great of a thing to do since I'm looking at it from a different perspective. What they could have done is just make it as optional. If a person wants to hide it, they can hide it. If not, they can keep.
mm, yeah, it's yeah, yeah. That sounds better than being
Yeah.
mandatory.
I think that's the approach that they should have go with.
Mhm. Yeah, I agree with that as well. But I don't know how they might reverse. They might reverse the decision. I'm not sure. Maybe.
Yeah, I think they might consider getting it back in or reversing that, as we said. So on to the second topic, which is uh,
What do you want to talk
the
about?
Pixel. Yeah, we're going to talk about the
Yeah,
Pixel. Yeah, there are
sure.
a lot of issues, two main issues with the new Pixel 6 and 6 Pro, which are first the fingerprint scanner is a bit slow. Google is like saying that it's for security reasons and that's why it's slow, while people want it to open fast. Uh, I don't know. I think it's an issue that can be solved software by software updates, and I think they're working on it. Correct? Correct me if I'm wrong.
Uh, I I don't know if they're working on fixing it, but I know a lot of people are frustrated with the with the sensor about how long it takes and how
Okay.
frustrating it is.
Yeah. There's another issue with it, with the Pixel 6. It's that there's the erase mode. It's like the one on Photoshop that you like erase a person or erase a
I think it's called
sign or
Magic
whatever.
Erasing.
Yeah, I think it's called the Magic Eraser. Correct.
Mhm.
There are people who had issues when updating the erase mode or whatever it's called, the Magic Eraser. It has like disappeared from the phone with the update. I don't know how, but some people complain about not having the mode on their phone after making the update.
Yeah, I I think they stopped this update. They updated their phone and then they noticed for some reason the feature was
It's
gone.
missing. Yeah.
Yeah, but they stopped it, and Google says they're working on an update to fix that.
It's a weird issue. Like how did they remove it
Yeah,
from the
I
software?
know
Yeah,
exactly. It's like one of the main flagship
yeah,
features in the
features.
new phone.
Yeah,
Yeah, if you remember, we talked about it like a couple episodes ago.
yeah. The episode about the Google event. So yeah, we talked about the
Mhm.
mode. It's a really great idea, and it looks like it works really well.
Yeah,
Like it's on
I
the
don't
phone,
know.
like
Hmm.
pre-installed. Don't have to download anything or any application or anything. And I hope Google fixes the issue as fast as possible. And I think that they're not going to take that much time to fix it. Well,
Yeah,
hopefully.
hopefully.
And now there's another issue with the game, the GTA, the remaster. There's an issue with the servers. And Fawad can further explain the issue. Go ahead,
Uh,
Fawad.
yeah. So Rockstar have been working on the remake for GTA 3, GTA San Andreas, and Vice City, I believe. Um, they've been facing issues. So like at the time of recording, they they put up the game on November 11th, and then they put it down immediately, and you can't buy it on PC anymore. You can't play it even on PC. They they even stopped the launcher for it. So all other games as well, like Red Dead Redemption 2, GTA 5 were down for like a little over a day. But then they put them back, but the remasters are still down. They're still not working. They say, I don't know, they say that they're removing some files for that weren't supposed to be in the game, and that uh they're taking it down for maintenance, and they'll put it up as soon as possible. But a lot of people are really disliking the remasters because it has a lot of bugs and issues, especially graphical issues. Uh, Even I've seen pictures, the models from like the faces and the character models from the old games look better than the new remaster. So I don't know what they were thinking. I don't know if they rushed it or what.
It's a bit weird that a newer game looks worse than the old games. Like
Yeah,
should be vice versa. Like how can that
exactly.
happen?
Yeah, I've also seen. I try to retweet or post something, a picture on our social media so people can see it and uh, and look
Speaking
at what
about
we're
what?
talking about. Yeah,
Speaking on our
it's
social media accounts,
a little self promo, but
yeah, self
uh,
promo. Go on Twitter, Instagram, follow us, like, and you might get featured on next week's episode if you're lucky.
maybe we're looking
Yeah,
for someone to host.
yeah, we're looking for somebody to host. So if you're interested, follow us and like one of our tweets, and hopefully we're gonna feature you on the next episode. And continuing to the GTA problem,
Yeah, and
it's a big issue because all the games linked to the Rockstar company, their servers are down. They were down, now they're fixed, but only the remaster was good.
yeah,
So yeah,
even people are complaining the new GTA remakes are offline. There's no online feature to them. Then why are you putting them on an online launcher? Like, why do you have to be online for it to play them? You can just play them locally on after you download them. But that's another reason why people are upset with the game.
Yeah, it's a problem, but I think they're gonna fix it fast. They have
Yeah,
to,
yeah,
because it's
yeah.
gonna.
Rockstar are very good with their games. All their games are like
Yeah, their games
they're
are great.
everyone played like the GTA's, the Red Dead Redemption on the PS2, the PS3, the PS4. Everyone played Rockstar games, you know. This is the worst rated Rockstar game. These new remakes are the worst rated Rockstar games because of all the bugs and issues in it.
Yeah, it's a bit weird that they didn't like make a new GTA version instead of five, instead of remastering it, making a new version of it.
Do you mean GTA 6
Yeah,
or
yeah, six or seven or whatever they want to call it.
I think they take years, a lot of years to develop. I don't know how good. I think if they make a new GTA, it'll be like amazing, just like
Yeah,
GTA 5. How
yeah,
it
but they
was on
took
three
so long.
generations.
It took
Yeah,
so long from PS3, I think, or
I
two,
think so. Yeah, I
or
think it
four.
was on PS3, 4, and 5.
Yeah, it's so long. Like how many years? About 10. I don't think they need more than 10 years to make a game. That's way too long.
Mm,
Now
yeah,
on to the last topic for today, or before the last topic. We're gonna talk about AMC, the movie company or theater
yeah,
company. Uh, Currently, they're gonna allow people to pay with Bitcoin, Ethereum, and the other cryptocurrencies available on the market, as well as PayPal and Apple Pay, Samsung Pay, I think, and all the pays that they have.
on the page.
Any pay, yeah.
I think it's Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash. That's what it says on the article I read. And the CEO says you can expect also Dogecoin next. So
That's a lot of cryptocurrencies that they're gonna
that's a
allow.
lot of crypto. He
Yeah.
says they already uh, these uh, these payments they already account for 14% of our total online transactions.
Wow, that's a lot of percentage, considering
Yeah,
that
I
not a
want
lot of people have Bitcoins or cryptocurrencies. And I think after this, their stocks are gonna go big time.
they already AMC were, if you remember, people were like
Yeah,
meme stalking it. It was like
yeah,
buying the
going up
shares
and
when
down.
they
Yeah,
were going down. Yeah, and yeah, I think it's a step in the right direction. I checked Bitcoin and it's back up to I think higher than it ever was right now. I remember there
this
was
year,
the mega crash a while ago where Tesla
share.
sold their shares
Yeah.
and I think that like Chinese government I think like sort of disallowed or disowned Bitcoin, not disowned. I don't know the right word is.
Maybe
But
they didn't own any Bitcoin or any cryptocurrencies.
I don't know. They said it was too risky
Risky.
or something. So
Yeah.
Bitcoin like crashed for a little bit, but then it slowly went up and now it's back up to like 66K or something. I'll look for it
Huh.
right now.
And
Um
I think if a lot more companies are gonna like make it make the cryptocurrencies as a way of paying, like AMC, I think the value of the Bitcoin is gonna go higher and higher. The more companies allow it, the more the price of the Bitcoin itself is gonna be higher. Since a lot
yeah.
of the money is gonna be on.
Yeah, especially if you remember Tesla as well when they announced they were gonna
Yeah,
allow Bitcoin for purchases. I remember the stocks really went up for it. The I mean the price went up for it really.
yeah, Really high. Yeah, it was when Elon Musk, I think he tweeted on it, correct?
Yeah,
Yeah.
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 When he announced it, yeah.
Moving on to the next topic, which is going to be on the Echo, the speakers that Amazon does. Now they have a feature where they can detect people. Fuad, if you can further explain the technology.
Sure. It's so the fourth gen Echo and Echo Dot devices, they can like emit inaudible ultrasound waves uh that that can basically detect if there's presence in the room, or if there's, as creepy as it sounds, if there's someone in the room or something like that. Uh, and it so that way you can do certain actions. For example, if there's someone in the room, uh, and also control other connected devices like lights or Fire TV or whatever. So for example, I'm reading certain things you can do. For example, you can set it if you walk into a room,
Turns the
the
light
lights
on.
turn on.
Yeah,
Yeah, and when you walk out, the lights turn
it
off, for
automatically
example.
turns off. Yeah, good feature.
Uh, yeah,
Does it detect like if somebody is like going, or I don't know if it's gonna be that great. Like if like you control the AC with this method, like if the air conditioning turns off each time you go out, because if you go to the kitchen, for example, and come back and it's off, so that's a bit of a problem.
I think you of course you can choose
Which
which
devices? Yeah.
feature do you want. Yeah,
Yeah.
or which room, or yeah, yeah. Um, you used to have to buy a separate uh, device for this feature, but now the new ones have it built in already, which is which is nice. You can
No,
also, yeah, you can also uh, set it so that it can play like music or a radio station when it detects like movement during a set time, and then shut down when you leave, for example. That's another thing you can do.
also it's like a timer that you could have. It's correct. So you choose a
A set
time.
time. So,
Yeah,
for example, maybe in the afternoon, if you walk into a room, it'll play the radio station or something like that.
yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Good feature. I think a lot of developers are going to take advantage of it. They can do a lot of smart things with it.
Mm.
Uh,
And
yeah,
it's
and
good that yeah, and it's good that you don't even the Echo Show has a camera built in for this, but now you
need a
don't need a
camera.
camera, and also you can turn it off in the settings. You don't have to use it if you don't want.
And I think other companies that make these kind of speakers, I think like Apple, the HomePod Mini, or any other companies such as Facebook, I think even Google has a speaker like this,
Yeah,
competitive to the Echoes. I think they might consider making like a bit of uh, their own touch on it, but with the
I
same features.
I think Google has something similar, but yeah, yeah, I, I agree.
But it's a good feature, to be honest. It can be useful.
Yeah, and also, side note, if you have an Echo, you can listen to our podcast. It's on. If you use TuneIn, you can ask Alexa, and you can listen to our podcast.
So everybody who's watching who has a Amazon Echo speaker, go and tell her to to listen to our podcast. We will really appreciate it. And this was today's episode. We talked about the YouTube, AMC, GTA, and Amazon. I know I forgot about a couple, but you got me. Thank you, everybody, for listening to our podcast. We really appreciate your support. Please visit us on Twitter, Instagram, and other social medias. And thank you for your time. We'll see you on next Tuesday. Have a great day.